Welcome back to the Hoops 365 podcast. I'm Bryce Imsets, and I'll be your host. On today's podcast, we'll be previewing each team in the Southwest Division of the Eastern Conference roster going into the 2023-2024 season. Let's get started with the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks 2022-2023 roster was Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capela, Bojan Bogdanovic, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, Ochai Okongwu, AJ Griffin, Saddiq Bey, Jalen Johnson, Bruno Fernando, Darrison Matthews, Aaron Holiday, Vit Javicic, Tyrese Martin, Trent Forrest, and Donovan Williams. The 2023-2024 Atlanta Hawks roster is Trae Young, Clint Capela, DeAndre Hunter, Bojan Bogdanovic, DeJounte Murray, Ochai Okongwu, Patty Mills. They traded Ty Washington, Usman Garuba, Rudy Gay, and a second-round pick to receive Patty Mills. Saddiq Bey, Kobe Buffin was drafted with the 15th pick. AJ Griffin, Jalen Johnson, Bruno Fernando, Wesley Matthews signed with a one-year, $3.1 million deal. Darrison Matthews, Muhammad Day, Trent Forrest, Seth Lundy, and Miles Morris will be their two-way contract. Here's who they lost during the offseason. John Collins was traded to the Utah Jazz. Aaron Holiday traded to the Houston Rockets. Vit Javicic signed to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tyrese Martin remains a free agent, and Donovan Williams remains a free agent. Let's look at the Orlando Magic 2022-2023 roster. Jonathan Isaac, Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter Jr., Gary Harris, Paolo Banchero, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, Bobo, Chuma Okeke, Caleb Houston, Cole Anthony, Michael Carter Williams, Dogan Bozit, Mario Sharpen, Kevon Harris, and Dre Sub. Here's the 2023-2024 Orlando Magic roster. Jonathan Isaac, Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter Jr., Gary Harris, Paolo Banchero, Joe Ingles signed to a one-year, $11 million deal with a team option. Mo Wagner, Jalen Suggs. Anthony Black drafted with the 6th pick. Cole Anthony, Franz Wagner, Chuma Okeke, Jett Howard drafted with the 11th pick. Dogan Bozit, Caleb Houston, Kevon Harris, and Amir Sharpen are their two-way contracts. They also signed Matt McLeod, Travion Queen, Brendan Williams, and Alex Morales to training camp deals. Here's who they lost during the offseason. Bobo traded to the Phoenix Suns. Michael Carter Williams remains a free agent, and Dre Sub to the Boston Celtics. Let's look at the Charlotte Hornets. Their 2022-2023 roster was Jordan Hayward, Terry Rozier, Kelly Oubre, LaMelo Ball, Cody Martin, PJ Washington, James Bouknight, Mark Williams, Kai Jones, Dennis Smith Jr., Nick Richards, J.T. Thor, Bryce McOwens, Kobe Simmons, Theo Mitlido, and Xavier Sneed. Here's their 2023-2024 roster. Jordan Hayward, Terry Rozier, P.J. Washington, LaMelo Ball, Brendan Miller, drafted with the number 2 pick, Miles Bridges, Cody Martin, Mitch Richards, James Bouknight, Mark Williams, Nick Smith Jr., drafted with the 27th pick, Frank Ntilikina signed a 1-year, $2.5 million deal, J.T. Thor, Bryce McGowens, and Amari Bailey and Leakley Bat are their 2-way contracts. They also signed Trayvon Sott, Angelo Allergy, Nathan Mishra, and Jalen Sims to training camp deals. Here's who they lost during the offseason. Kelly Oubre, Dennis Smith Jr., Kelly Oubre signed with the Philadelphia 76ers. Dennis Smith Jr. signed to the Brooklyn Nets. Kobe Simmons, Thilo Meldon, Xavier Sneed, and Kai Jones all remain free agents. The Washington Wizards 2022-2023 roster was Bradley Beal, Kristaps Porzingis, Kyle Kuzma, Monte Morris, Delon Wright, Kendrick Nunn, Denny Ajay, Johnny Davis, Corey Kispert, Daniel Gafford, Ty Gibson, Anthony Thiel, Isaiah Todd, Jordan Goodwin, Xavier Cooks, Jay Huff, and Quentin Jackson. Here's the 2023-2024 Washington Wizards roster. Jordan Poole, he was included in the Chris Paul trade. Kyle Kuzma, Tyus Jones was included in a 3-team trade. Daniel Gafford, Landry Shamet was involved in the Bradley Beal trade. Delon Wright, Danilo Gallinari was in a 3-team trade. Bilo Coulibaly was drafted with the 7th pick. Denny Ajay, Johnny Davis, Corey Kispert, Mike Muscala was involved in the 3-team trade. Patrick Baldwin Jr. was involved in the Chris Paul trade. Ty Gibson, Anthony Dill, Xavier Cooks, Ryan Rollins was included in the Chris Paul trade. And Chase Audrey is on a training camp deal. Here's who they lost during the offseason. Bradley Beal traded to the Phoenix Suns. Kristaps Porzingis traded to the Boston Celtics. Monte Morris traded to the Detroit Pistons. Kendrick Nunn remains a free agent. Isaiah Todd traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. Jordan Goodwin traded to the Phoenix Suns. Jay Huff signed to the Denver Nuggets. Quentin Jackson signed to the Chicago Bulls. Let's look at the Miami Heat. Here's their 2022-2023 roster. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Dalton Robinson, Victor Oladipo, Caleb Martin, Tyler Hero, Kevin Love, Nikola Jokic, Udonis Haslem, Matt Scherz, and Dave Vincent, Hayward Highsmith, Omar York-7, Cody Zeller, Jamal Chan, and Orlando Robinson. Here's their 2023-2024 roster. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Dalton Robinson, Caleb Martin, Kevin Love, Jermaine Jajin Jr. was drafted with the 18th pick. Josh Richardson signed a 1-year, $2.8 $8 million deal plus a player option. Thomas Bryant signed a 1-year, $2.5 million deal with a player option. Nikola Jokic, Haywood Highsmith, Orlando Robinson, Jamiri Bowen, Jamon Chen, and Drew Smith are all two-way contracts. Here's their training camp deals. Jason Campini, Cole Swinder, Caleb Daniels, Drew Peterson, Alus Williams. Here's who they lost during the offseason. Victor Oladipo traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Udonis Haslem retired. Dave Vincent signed to the Los Angeles Lakers. Orman Yurtseven signed to the Utah Jazz. And Cody Zeller signed to the New Orleans Pelicans. That's it for today's podcast. As always, have a great day and follow All Hoops 365 social media. Thank you.